Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. So today, earlier, what I did was I made the 85 Air Jordan 1 tongue. Unfortunately, the footage got deleted somehow, so I'm just gonna give a brief explanation on what I did. So first of all, as you can see, it looks a little different than the Air Jordan 1 that you now see. So the one that you now see is just straight up and down. Now the 85s, they were a little bit different. You might see them in different Jordans, maybe a 6, a 5, some shoes like that. And it goes up, it creases, and then it goes back up. And what it is just two half pieces stitched together that create this. Now, if you remember in the unboxing for the templates, the patterns, go check that out about two videos back. It was this, and this is what you have. So you have two half moon pieces, as you can see. Now you got the top piece that looks like this. You stitch it like that, and what you do is fold over, and it creates this pretty much. So I just wanted to give a brief explanation on kind of what I did. So first of all, you got the 1/4 inch foam on the inside. Now I'm doing metallic purple Air Jordan 1s, and the metallics on the tongue, it was all white on the inside as well as the outside. So as you can see, it's all white. Now the liner for the normal Jordan, like for the inside where your sock will go for the heel, it will be purple, but for the tongue, it's just all white, very simple. Now later on, I'm also going to put the little liner on the outside of it, but I'll do that later on. It'll be all white, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add one of my custom tongues that I got. So as you can see, I got the label, and I think that's gonna be super cool once we throw that bad boy on there. But for the most part, this is what it looks like. Now, for the patterns, you got the two lines right there. They're kind of faint just because of the ink. And then I'm also gonna stitch two lines right there just so it's as accurate as possible. Now, the thing with this, it pretty much like, it's a little bit different as in it has the ankle support if you wanna, or more like it's a little bit smoother on the ankle. Now it rides up and down. So this is kind of more on the foot. This is kind of more on top of the ankle, top of the foot. So sometimes you wouldn't really know this on the Air Jordan 85s if you're looking at it, just because of the laces covering it as well. But this is a shape of it. And what I did was, first of all, we started on the liner. So this is a liner that we're going to be lasting. So the Air Jordan 1 patterns that I've made previously, the liner's a little bit different where you just have your own piece, but this, it's all in one piece how the real Jordans are actually made. So like, for example, these ones, that's how that's made. If you want to look in there, this tongue right here is connected to the toe. So this is how they're properly made. So that will be very cool to see how it will last. If it will pull the tongue down or not, I'm not too sure, but we'll find that later on down the road. Now the next thing too is, as I said, it's 1/4 inch foam, and this is just about, I would say, 1.5 inches of, or not, sorry, not 1.5 inches, 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces leather. And this is the same leather that we're doing with all the other pieces. So if you haven't seen this, go check out the last video. What I did was I backed all the leather up. I rolled all the edges, so that's kind of what's the vibe of this shoe. It might be thicker, as I said. Now, I didn't have a problem with stitching all this, but I think I will have a problem with stitching all of this with that hard backing on the back, especially when it's all grouped up together, going through like 4 layers or so. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like, how the kind of the angle is. And as I said, you stitch these two pieces together like this, and then from there you flip it over. So you want to stitch it on the top piece, wants to be on the front of it. You don't want to put it on the back, or else you're gonna flip it over, and then you're see, that's not, we can't do that. We can't have this be the top and then you just have like 2 spikes going on there, because then you're gonna have a horrible shoe. So let's just reverse it real quick. There we go. We stitch it on the front, so now it looks like that. But I wanted to show you this. I thought it was super cool, especially with how the patterns are set up. Some people don't notice this, especially, you know, looking back at the shoe. Maybe you're making your own shoe and you got an 85 and you end up just making a flat tongue. So I think this is some good advice, you know, and if you want to do this in the future, all that I recommend, really say that you do have a tongue like this, but you want to make the shoe an 85. All that I would say is literally just cut it in half, just like that, cut it in half. I'd probably add a little bit more on the corners of the edges, and then from there, the rolled sides, you stitch them together right there, then you flip it open, you got this, and that's pretty much how it would look. Now also, when I did stitch this together, it was kind of like I was putting it up and it was just kind of looking like this. I was like, oh geez, I kind of messed up. But then what you want to do is you just want to stretch it out and then kind of roll it like this, and then it goes to how it's normally supposed to be. So I just want to share this with you. Hopefully you learned something from this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should change it up, add some other stuff, but unfortunately the footage got deleted. But all that I really did was just cut out the material, stitched it together, I put it all together. As I said, you know, if this even gives a better example, this was a bottom liner, this was a top liner. We can't stitch it like that, so this is a front and this is a front. I stitched them together where they were both backwards, and then from there I rolled it over. So now this is what you're looking at. That's how you're looking at right there. So hopefully that gives a little better example. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what other pieces of the shoe you would like to see. Also, become a member today. It really helps out the channel. Go check out some of the merch. I got my Facebook group that is growing crazy, as well as my shoemaking class, so check that out. Everything's down there, links in the description. But thanks for watching and have a great day.